Hey, good morning, you guys. It's a lovely Wednesday, and it's been a little while since I actually vlogged, and I'm starting my drive right now. Um, let me let me turn off her voice. Uh, so hopefully everyone's enjoying their summer. Um, I you probably saw the past two posts that I had, two vlogs that I had, and you know, those are two vlogs that I really didn't want to do in reality, but I felt like because of the experience I had, I just had to do it. Now, without all that going on, last night was the HOA meeting, our monthly. First things first, I'm going to announce that I'm going to slow down these HOA vlogs. I am. I know I'm tired of it. I know some people are tired of it, and some people are for it. I would say to you that whatever it is, I'm going to slow it down just for my own sanity. Because I'll bring it back to myself. First things first. Like I said, in reality, on a personal level, and on a family level, overall, it's not that dramatic for me. It's just not. Is it a for say a inconvenience or a different of a opinion? Absolutely. I get it, but I don't. So that's kind of position where I'm at with regards to that. As for the activities and the questionable actions, let's not have questionable actions. Let's state to the facts, because there were accusations that I wasn't being truthful or I wasn't being factual. Fact number one, the gates aren't working, dude. Those berries has not been working. For now, I think we can almost say happy birthday to them. I think it is 3 years now, not 2, 3 years. So they're not working. That's a fact. 2, open forum, community forum. We only get once a month the chance for anyone during that hour that gets a 3-minute slot to ask questions. Their responses submitted to the portal. We're not answering them right now. That's a fact. Anyone that was on the call, that's a fact. So those are another thing that's happening. Financials. Yes, they talked about some of our investments, how, anyone that was in the financial industry for the past couple years, we've been getting really low rates now. They're higher. So as their investment matures, they need to evolve that. Yep, we got the full transparency of that. We also heard some items regards to the maintenance that's involved in our community. That's going to be tapping into our reserves. It was stated for a fact that from a property management perspective, when a board member becomes a vendor, or even as a vendor on a board, it's not a conflict of interest. Okay, those are what was stated, and some of those things are truly factual, but none of what I just said, those several points, are subjective, because that was what was discussed, during our meeting. Oh, of course, there's no recording of video or audio, hence that's why I'm regurgitating. Also, just like I've stated, no names, whatever else, none of it. Privacy issues, I'm going to stay intact. What I would say is that one of the practices that they had, which was, I applaud them for the fact that is, they kept the residents' information very private, meaning that there was some, I think someone had some negative actions, and the HOA as a entity had to take course of some legal action, and hence they didn't want to diverge at their names or address. Good job. Okay. So those are some of the things that's going on. Just remember, everyone, there's always two sides to every story. And, facts are facts, and those are facts. Additionally, I really appreciate all the followers and the subscribers that I have gained throughout this journey as far. I'm not at the final destination yet, but I am. It is a journey as I document this. Again, someone criticized saying that I'm trying to be Casey Neistat. Trust me, if I was Casey Neistat, I wouldn't have to talk about my HOA. Maybe he would have too. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Additionally, there was one statement that really concerned me, because there was a claim that my social media presence, my dad through my vlogs or my posting, is devaluing, assisting the devaluation of our property. Let me say this and say this very clearly. I wish I was that influential. I really do. And unfortunately, I'm just not. As much as you like to think that this will drag down just our community, if you believe that's true, one might need to do a little bit more research. With that, additional thoughts is that I gotta say this too. The subscribers, please, and the emails that's been coming across, please. After those 2 vlogs, I really appreciate your support. Do not show up at our community. Do not. I'm asking, I'm begging, please do not show up. Because that's just going to cause us more drama, by all means. There was another thing that during the call yesterday really bothered me. Aside from the, social media influence and whatever else, there seems to be emails and mailers that's going out. And whoever these people are, they claim like, oh, you need to come out, blah, blah. Listen, I don't know how they got hold of my address, email, or whatever. I complained about that on the original distribution. How did they get my email? How did they, address-wise, look on the map? It's all there. At the end of the day, you don't know who's doing it. And the people claim that you know. Do you really know? Have you looked inside of your house? It could be the very people that you're supporting spinning narratives, like some of the narratives that have been spun. Have you guys considered that? That's the reality of 2024. You can criticize me saying that I'm promoting my thoughts, might that you appreciate or not. At least you can see my face. These people, you can't even see the face. So how do you know who they are? Did you get their fingerprints of the mailers? Because if you guys did all that, you guys need to go to a different profession. Because I know FBI and CIA is hiring. What I'm trying to say is that accusations after accusations. If you want to make accusations, do it in a real way. Do it what these people have done. They go through the legal system. That's a legitimate way of accusation, right? Just as I have. I'm not saying I'm going through a lawsuit or whatever else, but I have talked to my lawyers. Because you know what? As soon as you bring legal aspects to it, those accusations get documented on an official basis. So from that perspective, notice that people are getting on record of these quote unquote accusations. At least they're doing something about it. So for people to start naming people on the call of our residents or our members, that's not even appropriate. They weren't even there to defend themselves. I was there, but I didn't feel like I need to defend myself at that time. nor do I want to. I'm doing what I want to do because you know why? I'm in America. We all pay taxes. You do too. I hope you do. If not, those 3 letters be coming after you. But yeah, I'm just saying. Look, I held back a week from talking about this stuff just because I'm personally tired of it. I know you all are tired of it too. I am. I'm tired of it. I need to refocus my life into doing something else. And for all the peanut gallery people out there that have something to say, just say it. It doesn't. I really don't care. In fact, you can say it to my face. I don't care. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to start getting back to my core of what I enjoy doing, which is about cars and so forth. I got another car vlog coming. And other hobbies and other things, you know, electronics and things like that. Enjoy time with my family, my son and my daughter and my wife and my dog. And please, everyone, wish my dog get better because for whatever reason, my 2-year-old dog wasn't feeling that great for the past week. And yes, like my kid says, my dog has become a higher priority than my kids in a lot of ways. But anyways, yeah, that was a little bit of venting. But I think the main key is that people on that call stated that I'm spreading false news or false updates. The 4 or 5 items I've highlighted just now, they're factual. That occur. If you were on that call, I hope you heard the same thing, because I did. Gates not working, questions not being answered, submitted through the portal, and whatever else. You know, it is what it is. And I've been reporting this for like 3-4 months now, at least consistently. Before it was just very sporadic throughout the years, but this has been more consistent. And in reality, I don't think most people care, because you do, there would have been changes by now. So, you know, you can take it out. I'm giving up or whatever. I'm not giving up. That I'm not doing. But for my own personal sanity and get some balance, just like one of our members who resigned. No, I respect you for that. You know, I do. Maybe you needed some sanity, which, you know, you greatly deserve, because you know what? Good or bad, you served and helped our community or assisted in our community for multiple years. So if I could buy you a coffee, I'll buy you a coffee. But with all that, that doesn't mean that I agree with all your views either. But I will respectfully disagree with you. Unlike you calling me a dummy in front of a full public audience. And at that juncture, I still walked away. Yes, I did. Because I have enough respect for myself and my daughter to walk away and not retaliate. Unlike what these people are doing behind scenes, because they're afraid of what could happen to them. Retaliation. That is a real thing, especially from where we live. It hasn't happened to a lot of you, but it definitely has happened to some of you. All right, enough is enough. I really appreciate you listening to me as usual. But again, I appreciate the emails. Write to me and I'll answer them as much as I can and whatever else. But, you know, and you know how to reach me. For the people that need to reach me, they know how to reach me. I am, you know, I'm gonna throttle back. It just enough is enough. But hopefully everyone continues their week. I got another vlog coming, but probably not about this. I'm not saying it's not about this. Probably not about this. But last note, whoever you are out there that's either sending the physical mailers or the emails, I'm not going to promote you should keep it up. But on the same token, I'm not going to tell you to stop. Because to every narrative, at least within this community where I live, there seems to be 2 views, at least 2 views. So do what you need. You have the freedom to do that as long as you're not slandering or whatever. You know what those boundaries are, people. But for all I care, I find them to be entertaining, right? But I also request to people that's been complaining. Is it you that's been sending? Could it be you that's been sending it out? The people that very much complain about it is sending it out because, or even look around you. The people that you think is on your side, are they sending it out? Have you questioned them? Anyways, all right, till that time comes, I know it's ran a little long, but, peace out and enjoy the rest of your week.